Movie thoughts. War Dogs, starring Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, is the film about two idiots, effectively, who ended up with a big multi-million-dollar contract selling AK ammunition to the US government. And they did this by lying, cheating, and pretty much faking their way through a bunch of loads of other stuff. Now, the whole film as itself is based more along Miles Teller's character. So Miles Teller plays David Paxowes, who finds himself in a sort of a crisis. He doesn't know how to progress. He wants to make money, but he can't. And then his girlfriend finds out that she is pregnant. And so Jonah Hill's character, Ephraim, comes into the picture, and he is a gun smuggler. He sells guns to the US government. Fairly illegally, let's just put it that way. And they get in together, and David decides that he wants to get in on this business. This is where the film expands, and it shows what really happened, although a lot of the scenes and in order of appearance aren't actually real life. It's all based on a story. The actual story itself, which I don't know too much about, didn't actually happen as extravagant as War Dogs, the film, goes. But hey, it's Hollywood, what do you expect? The story is fairly tense, and it does put you on the edge in places. And that's a very good thing, because yes, it is a comedy. It's very loose and fun and funny, because the whole idea of two young idiots getting a defense contract with the US government is funny to me. I find that funny. And the fact that it actually happened is even funnier. There are moments where there's a lot of tense, and you feel for Miles Teller's character. I thought his performance as David Paxowes was actually fairly good, because you got into his past, you got into the fact that he wants to He's ambitious, but he doesn't know how to express his ambitions, and he keeps making mistakes, let's put it that way. But his performance was great. Jonah Hill, I thought he was very funny. It was a little bit over the top at times, and he was still Jonah Hill for me. I don't think Ephraim Diverali was that mad, maybe? Bradley Cooper's cameo was great as well. So the performances overall were great. The problem where the story halters is the constant narration. Miles Teller has a constant narration going through, literally telling the audience exactly what they've just seen. And that gets a little bit annoying and insulting to the audience. I found myself like, I could have figured this out myself. You don't need to literally tell me. And there's a lot of this that goes on through the film. There's also chapter sequences where it literally tells you what's going to happen. Maybe the way it's wrote isn't quite as clever as what it could have been. I think that there's a lot of potential here for this film to be fantastic, and the source material is hilarious. And I think they did a fairly okay job with it. It's fine. I went to go and see it, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. But as an overall movie, it does suffer with narration, it suffers with storytelling, it does suffer with direction from time to time, because there are a few cuts that feel a little bit and then there are time lapses that are a bit, okay, that was a big time jump. So yeah, those are the problems. Overall, I'm going to give War Dogs a 7 out of 10. It is a good film, and it's fun to go and see. I'm seeing this more as a dumb summer movie instead of a fairly funny, entertaining look on reality. And that's how you've got to see this. That's where you've got to go in and see this film. It is fine. It's not as bad as what I was expecting, and it's not as good as what I was hoping. So, there we go. That's the end. And now I do a little sign off, and then we end the video. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.